Hello, hello, my friends. It's about that time. How y'all doing? We are back at it again. I feel like every time that I start the stream, I like adjust my camera because I'm realizing like an adjustment that I'd had before, but instead from your perspective it looks like I'm like choking you out. Like as soon as I start, I'm like, "Hello. We're starting the stream. Sit down." But yes, we are back at it again this wonderful Wednesday evening with some more Skyrim. I did a full 3 days of streaming, 3 days straight. I haven't done that in a while, but 3 days straight of streaming in this past weekend of Skyrim. We made a lot of progress. It was quite nice. And I'm still very much enjoying myself. I feel like with Oblivion, I kind of had with Oblivion, I kind of burnt out on it really quickly, really early on, just because of how hard the or how fucked up I made the game with the mods that I had. Because I think last year the it was kind of a similar situation to Skyrim, where it was I'd installed a mod that made the enemies incredibly difficult. And also hi, Zach. Yeah, I did see you say hi, Rivet, before, and here we go. I'm glad that I haven't had people here in the stream, like before the stream, being like, "Let's go, ready to go." It's very hype. So thank you for that. But yeah, Oblivion was difficult for no reason, whereas like Skyrim is more difficult in a way that I can that makes me use more mechanics than I would normally, because usually with Skyrim, I think a big part of the reason why the game was so boring to me, or why I got so bored of the game, is because I was playing it. Uh, I the I don't know. It's kind of the same thing where like if you play Oblivion normally, where like the enemies will scale to you. And I think in Oblivion maybe they were a bit harder than, like, they were still like a bit harder because they scaled with you, but in Skyrim the way that they scaled to you was that they were always easy. Whereas in Oblivion they were always just a little bit harder than you, and it didn't feel like you were making much progress. In Skyrim it felt like the enemies were always extremely easy and you were always like just beating the shit out of them. So with Skyrim, with this setup, with increasing the difficulty, increasing the levels at the end, like unlocking the levels of the enemies, I think it's added a lot more um, variability to it, on top of like the lighting and stuff like that. Because I think a big complaint that I had when back when I played Skyrim was that the dungeons all felt really samey, uh, and you could definitely tell that they were like reusing a lot of dungeons, and I might still run into that at some point, but at least so far, um, even though I've probably gone into multiple Draugr crypts at this point, I'm still feeling like I'm surprised, just because I don't know what enemies to expect. Instead of every time going into a dungeon expecting the enemies to be like, "Oh, I can take them," you never know what's gonna pop up. It could be a fucking Death Lord. It could be like a Death Overlord. It could be like just some crazy shit that you have to like try to figure out. Like the Companions quest, I still haven't been able to beat, because at the end of it, to get the Wuthrad fragment, all of these Draugr pop up, and when you kill some of, and like that initial group of Draugr is like Death Lords and like Scourges and stuff, but when you kill one of them, more of them come out, like four or five. Like they're scripted to, like, it's like a three-stage battle where like you kill a certain amount of Draugr and more of them will pop up. So it's like one of those things where it's like, I don't know what to expect. Like things that would normally not be a big deal are now gigantic deals. But yes, we're gonna get into it. I have a lot to talk about with the Skyrim. Just I'm enjoying this particular mod setup. But I hope your guys' week has been going okay. I it's been a pretty typical December early holiday week. I guess I'm excited for, or I hope. Well, I can't say I'm excited for Christmas, because like Christmas isn't the same as it was when I was younger, right? But um, I'm mainly excited for the days off. So I hope whatever you guys have going on is something exciting as well. Usually around this time is when I do like vacation shit. Like I'll go visit my parents or something like that. Um, or not my parents, but like my parent who lives in a place that is more vacationy. um, but it's like every other year we kind of don't do anything. Um, so like every other year it's kind of like a little dull. Like it's kind of this is that year where it's just kind of like everybody's staying, or I don't know, it's been the past few years to be honest. I mean, even though last year we did go to Sedona, Arizona to like get married or whatever like that, it was still very like confined and we were very worried about catching COVID and shit. But definitely the past few years travel has been weird, and so it's kind of like had the same kind of depressing winter feel every year. Got today off from college because most other students were going on a trip, but I didn't go, so I just stayed home. Yeah, that makes sense. I feel that because in high school, that shit used to happen all the time, where it was like some portion of the group was going on this highly expensive vacation or a field trip to like, I don't know, like fucking Washington D.C. or I don't know. Like I'm pretty sure there've been a couple times where we had groups of students go like out of the country to something, and because I was unable to afford it, I couldn't go, so I had to like stay back. But it's fine because usually those days are like study hall days or something. I was noticing that the music was a little bit too low for my liking in the VOD, so I'm going to turn up the music just a bit and see how that goes. The voices and the sound effects are fine. It's just the music kind of gets lost in all of the sound effects. Currently destroying my taste buds with super spicy curry. I do really like curry, to be honest. I wish that I could make it more. It's just and it's not even that hard. It's just a matter of getting the ingredients. Yeah, I don't know, and I'm not sure how the rest of the household feels about curry. I feel like there are many other foods that I know for sure that I can't make in the household or whatever, but like curry's always been kind of like a hit or miss thing, and also depends on like the other ingredients, because you can use like a curry paste or like on pretty much anything, and like I don't think anybody really objects to the curry paste, but it's more so about like if I'm using tofu or if I'm using like meat or like if there's onions or whatever like that. So it's more about the stuff that's in it, and like curry usually relies on like vegetables and things. That, and it can be really spicy. Like I'm really bad at like measuring how the spice level in a dish can be, and the same thing with the salt level. Yeah, it depends on how the texture and the rice and all that. And then on top of that, if it's too spicy, it's pretty much like inedible. And like it's really hard for me to figure out an appropriate level of spice just from like eyeballing it. Just because I've never been somebody like I grew up I grew up very much like a Midwestern white person. So like my mom didn't really use a lot of seasoning or spices or anything like that. And like as I've grown older and like gotten better at cooking or whatever, like I know how to use regular spice. Like I'm fairly proficient in like pretty regular like savory spices, because like savory is my favorite flavor. Like I can make fucking banging mashed potatoes because like I make them how I like them. But with spicy shit, a lot of it is just like I don't know how to make it like I like it, because I don't eat a lot of spicy stuff a lot, you know? So it's usually when I'm experimenting, and especially with like curry and like Asian food sometimes, it's a lot of experimenting. We have several texture averse people in the house. Yeah, that as well. I need to find where. I need the claw. I need the claw. Sapphire Dragon. Oh, yeah, that's right. Wait, didn't I already come in here? I feel like... Oh. I think I had to leave. Yeah, I think I had to leave because there are... weird. Unless, where did I leave off? Do I need to, do I need to watch the, I can't remember if I already did this dungeon. Or if I had to leave because the enemies at the end were too powerful. Let me see. Boopy-doo. Deepy-deep-doo. Let's watch the very end of the VOD so I can know what I was doing. Spell tome oak flesh. Okay, yeah. I had to leave. I had to leave because it was too. I'm gonna work out my resume and send some applications out since I'm not gonna be able to focus on my paper. Damn. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, like, getting my resume together was probably one of the best things that I did for, just in general in my career since I do IT stuff. Because, like, once you have it done, like, it's pretty easy to, like, really the overwhelming part is getting them put together initially. But then after that, it's pretty okay. Well, like, once you have it all put together, updating it is not that huge of a deal. However, like the what would you call it? The resume writing, the professionalism, fucking professionalism culture. There's a lot of diverging takes on how resumes should be written and how they should be presented. Like, there's the camp of people that are like, your resume should only be 1 page. Like, the prospective employer should be able to look at the resume in 5 minutes and, like, read everything on it. And, like, that's kind of the way that I went, just because I didn't want to do a whole ton of work, so I kind of cut my resume down to a single page that I could just hand people. And then there's the camp of people that are like, it needs to be long, like, you need to, but, like, really, with all those diverging takes, I think it really just depends on, like, your profession. Because for, like, artists and developers and stuff like that, you're gonna want more of, like, your portfolio, maybe just, like, a little bit shorter, just because you're gonna be listing your listing programming languages doesn't take up a lot of room and shit like that. And then artists for sure probably have more of, like, a verbose, I suppose, a verbose resume that has a lot of past experience and then, like, portfolio examples and shit like that.
Let's say that
for IT, I don't need to, like, add a whole bunch of stuff. Like, it's really just the certifications, and those are all pretty conveniently named. And then just, like, a short list of relevant experience. I do think that once you, like, become more experienced and, like, older, they're going to expect longer resumes. Like, I feel like that makes general sense.
Sure thing. It's yours for a day. I'll show you to your room. Right this way. If
Oh my
you're
god.
headed up to
I just
the
want to go
monastery,
bed.
Watch your step. It's a long way down.
Okay, we're gonna rest up for our trek up the mountain. Also, job hunting fucking sucks. Like, regardless of, like, your resume, no matter how good your resume is, it probably depends heavily on where you're at, but at least where I'm at, job hunting fucking sucks. So, I think that's pretty much everybody I've talked to about job hunting sucks, or says that it sucks. So,
here for work? Get an axe.
and that's coming from somebody who now currently is is, like, keeping an eye out for jobs. And, like, even sending applications now and then. But I gave up, like, sending in applications and shit because job hunting really does suck that bad. It's like, I think the main reason why it sucks is that there's no short way to do it. Like, every time that you, unless, like, you happen to be lucky and you get on LinkedIn and they have, like, the easy apply thing that they can do. where it's just like you click a few things and it sends your LinkedIn resume to the employer with all the relevant information or whatever. But often many of the employers have the link that it'll go to an external site and you fill out an application there. And that's really annoying because even though they have a even though they ask for your they'll have you attach your resume, which your resume theoretically should have everything that your employer needs to know going into an interview about you. I don't see why they would need more than that. But usually they have you attach a resume and then fill out an entire application, like a fucking first name, last name, work experience. What's worse is that usually they will have something that extracts your information from your resume and it'll autofill some of those boxes with whatever information it found on your resume, but it never works correctly. It's like you always have to go through and make sure everything that it put in those boxes is correct, because everybody's resume is formatted differently, and the way that the parser gets your shit off of that document is different for every company. So you have to go in and like make sure that your shit is correct every time, and it's the worst, most soul-sucking thing. And because you have to do it multiple times. For every 100 applications you send out, you'll maybe get three or four responses. But yeah, God, I'm sorry for talking about job hunting. It's just definitely been on my mind as of late. Just because I've been it feels like I'm kind of stagnating at the place that I'm at currently.
Oh,
Narfi.
Rada.
Sorry,
You're
Narfi.
among the clouds now.
She dead.
Oh no. Narfi never got to say goodbye. Now Narfi's all alone.
Oh no, Narfi.
At least Narfi has Rada's necklace. Reminds Narfi of his sister. Thank you for giving this to Narfi.
Okay. That's kind of sad. I'm sorry, Narfi. I'm sorry that I couldn't help. He gave me a bunch of really good alchemy ingredients, though. Okay, there's a bandit leader that we can kill. I might do that first before we go up the mountain. But yeah, I mean, regardless, even though I do have a lot of like bad things to say about job hunting or whatever, definitely just keep trying. You know, like that's really the only thing. Is it's just kind of like one of those. It's like the shotgun approach. You know, when you hear about scams and stuff like that, it's kind of similar for job hunting, where it's just you gotta just keep sending them out and hope that one sticks. That's really it. And one will, eventually. Oh, bear. Bear? I'm afraid. Oh, it's only level 15. That's not bad. Is that a bee? Bee? I caught a bee. Bee added. Honeystrand Cave. Are there gonna be bees? Big bees? Oh, I'm catching all the bees. Yo, what kind of alchemical effects do bees have? Oh my god, there's a lot of them. They keep spawning in. Can I just farm bees here? Yo. Bee farm. Hello, bees? More bees. I wonder if there's going to be, like, hyper-powerful bears in here or something. It's either going to be big bees or it's going to be big bears. Yeah, I need to eat the bee. Bee. Restore stamina. Restore stamina from the bee. It's protein. Okay, so, like, it doesn't give me anything new. Like, I think my alchemy skill needs to be up higher to, like, figure out the effects of things that, or like the secondary effect. Because I think that's how it worked in Oblivion as well. I was hearing like a crackly, like it. Weird. Yes, bees restore health, so I guess that's good to know. We can make, or restore stamina. Yeah, it's filled with bears. Luckily, they're probably not that powerful. Oh, except there's multiples. That's not good. Get out of here! Oh, shit! Oh, God, it's gonna maul me. I need to... Okay, thank God. Hello? Where did the other one go? Did it die? There. Where did you go? Am I still bleeding? Guess now's as good a time as any to up my restoration skill. Dwarven dagger. Meat pie. The locked room. What's the locked room about? Hello? Oh, it's a skill book. Wait, what was his name? Porbert. I thought his name was Potbert. I was like, what? The Locked Room by Porbert Littumley. I mean, Porbert is a pretty funny name regardless. Yana was precisely the kind of student her mentor Arthkamo despised, the professional amateur. He enjoyed all the criminal types who were his usual pupils at the stronghold, from the common burglar to the more sophisticated blackmailers, children and young people with strong career ambitions, with the art and science of lockpicking could facilitate. They were always interested in simple solutions, the easy way, but people like Yana were always looking for exceptions, possibilities, exotica. So it's just a story about a person that knows how to lockpick really well. Interesting. Please don't read through the whole book. I am not going to read through the whole book. I usually read the very beginning just to see because usually the more interesting books have some sort of like catch at the beginning that like draws you in. And thankfully Skyrim or Elder Scrolls books are not the full length of actual books. They do have they can have a hefty amount, but I used to think when I was younger that like the books were like extraordinarily long. I was like, damn, they got entire libraries in this bitch. Okay, so this isn't even like a full cave. This was just a like a bear's nest. It's not a dungeon. What baffles me is that there are hundreds and thousands of full books that someone had to write, and yet no one ever reads them. Yeah, probably nobody, like not most people do. Do what? At least one person has. Yeah, oh yeah, Brian David Gilbert from Polygon did read every single Elder Scrolls book in the games. So that's that. But I did I have read quite a few of them, and like I think some of my favorites, all of my favorites are from Morrowind for obvious reasons. But I do think that like some of them are quite interesting. And even just with this playthrough, I've also noticed that some of them are tutorials. Like they're meant to be picked up so that people can learn more about how to like beat certain enemies or like make certain things or what have you. Okay, this is going to be a long trek. Where is my horse? I realized that I forgot that I had a horse. Did I ride it into town? Oh, no, you know what? You know what I did? I left my horse at the bottom of a mountain because I thought that the top of the mountain was going to lead me to like a cave or something, like, or like enemies, and I didn't bring my horse. And so now my horse is just out in the middle of nowhere. I guess I could travel to... I'm going to travel to the stable at Dragon's Reach because I think when you travel to a stable, your horse automatically goes there. And then I'll just travel back with my horse. Horse? Horse? Oh, there they are. Hello, horse. Okay. Now we can go back. I think that's... I think I actually kind of prefer that thing where it's like in a lot of other open, like Breath of the Wild and in The Witcher, you call your horse to you, and like it's fine, you know, like in The Witcher the horse will just kind of like, hello, in The Witcher the is my cable broken? I think my headphone cable might be fucked up because I was hearing like weirdness. Weird. But yeah, in The Witcher, when you call the horse, at least I think that the horse comes like instantly to you. Like I think the horse just spawns. Like you can't get too far away from the horse. Is that true? You can't get too far away from the horse in The Witcher 3, right? Like when you call it, it just comes to you. Okay, yeah. So like in The Witcher, you call the horse and the horse just instantly appears wherever you're at. And then in Breath of the Wild, you can get too far away from the horse and it won't come. But like if you're close enough, it'll come to you. But in Skyrim, like it's you can't call the horse. It just, whenever you travel to a stable or a town, it follows you wherever you go, which I personally like a little bit better. I don't like being able to call my horse at any time because then I'm just never going to call my horse. What? Oh, I thought that I was looking at somebody that was on a horse, and then I realized that I'm on a horse. Horseception. Where... Okay, yeah. We gotta go kill a bandit guy. And then we'll climb up the mountain. I really like the Rift. The Rift is probably one of my favorite locations in the game. It's just so pretty. Also, at some point, we need to get into the Dawn Guard. But that probably won't be for a while. Who the fuck are you? Why are you so... Like, look at this guy's Chad walk.
Are you finished ogling the grotesque? I suppose I should be grateful you didn't simply attack me.
He called me out. He said, "Are you finished ogling the grotesque?" My man, you are not grotesque. Your skin, are you ill? I mean, what do you mean? His skill... I mean, maybe the skin on his chest looks a little dirty, but...
I'm one of the afflicted. I'd have been dead from this plague a year ago if not for Periite's protection.
Hello? Who's attacking me? Is that a spider? What? Oh, did he just puke like green shit? Oh my god. We're getting ambushed by the wildlife.
I'll see you in pieces.
I'll see you in pieces. Okay. Well, bye, I guess. Okay. Where'd my horse go? Okay, there it is. And there's a bear over there as well. Maybe I can just run past it? Oh no, there's a fucking dragon. I heard it. Oh, there he is. God fucking damn it. Let's see if this guy is like incredibly over leveled. Oh, damn. I'm gonna have to I need to get away from my horse because he's just gonna kill my horse. Maybe I can get the guards to help me out or something. Don't mind me, I'm just running towards civilization so that I can have some allies. Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Is he not gonna? Oh, here he comes. Oh, here he comes. Where did he go? Do they just, like, have a chance to not attack me? Like, they'll just run away? Maybe if I hadn't ran towards civilization. Maybe he knew what I was doing. Okay. I guess he just came to terrorize me. I mean, that's fine, I guess. I do kind of want a dragon soul, but... I'm glad my horse didn't wander off, though. He's a good boy. I will name him Pot Roast. What? Oh, Pot Roast the cat. Where is the bandit guy? Is he going to be in a tower? It looks like he is going to be in a tower. That tower, presumably. I'm just going to leave my horse on this side of the river. Oh, man. I remember back when I used to play a fucking stealth archer. I would just, like, roll up on one of these places and just get as far away as possible. And just snipe. I love how she had a fireball hit the wall next to her and then passed probably 2 inches from her head. And she didn't care. She took one fireball to the face and still didn't care. Rip. Nobody's gonna notice. Nobody's gonna care that I just threw like 5 fireballs at the side of their castle or whatever. Trevor's watch. I guess we'll sneak a little bit. I kind of want to get the high ground though. We'll go up top. Oh no, they saw me. They know I'm here. You're not that scary. Are they all level 1? It looks like they are. Rip. Oh my god, I did like a Superman stab. Lockpick. Get some free salmon. What? Oh wow. He really do be dodging. Yo. I thought I got rid of the intelligence. Okay, no, never mind, we're good. There's like apparently a mod that I installed that fixes some... I didn't know that this was a problem, but like I guess in hindsight maybe it is. Where it's like apparently the enemies would move too fast out of the way of projectiles sometimes, like uncannily. But I installed a mod that makes it so that they move in more predictable strafing patterns. But it's ironic because even though strafing is kind of sort of predictable, like regardless, but we still seem to like get fucked up. Like there are still times where I'm just like, I know what they're doing. Like I know what like I know how they're moving and like what their strategy is, but I still can't seem to fucking hit them. And it's like, wow, why did I miss that? Okay, okay, they're inside, presumably. This was just the intro. What does that lever do? Oh, it just opens the gate. All right. Hello. A wardrobe. Oh, so this is like the little entryway. And they have a little wardrobe that they can store their little boots in.
Is someone there?
Nope, nobody's here.
Did you hear something?
Oh no, nobody's here. Don't mind me. You walked into your own fucking trap, dude.
Is someone there?
Okay, that wasn't too bad. Let's just hope that the leader isn't like crazy powerful. But it looks like mostly level 1 bandits. Copper opal circlet. Skilled armor with thorns. It's a trap. Hello? Anyone else here? Wait, do they have a prisoner? Oh no, that's from another room. I know that there's nothing in here, but just anytime that I see anything locked, I'm like, let's just open it. Get my lockpicking skill up. Sit on a bench. Jeez. I'm surprised that like hoarding a bunch of food is like a strategy that you can do, because like the food doesn't weigh nothing. Like some of the food is actually quite heavy. And it's just a lot more weight efficient to carry potions. Light headscarf. Common work boots. All right. What the fuck is he saying? He's like, you behind your food, yeah. Okay, I wonder. Oh fuck, shit. Oh no, they're coming for me. Oh, he's less powerful than the other guy. I mean, he is decked out in like neat armor or whatever. But he was definitely a small fry. He has a glass battle axe though. That's gonna be worth a lot of money to sell. He's just singing. Sun's Height V7. Book 7 of 2920. Riemann the Third. The Wolf Queen. Another common book. Volume 5 of The Wolf Queen. Somebody's a fan. A Dance in Fire, Volume 1 by Wogan Jarth. Hey, it's the same author as The Wolf Queen. So this just leads to the top of the tower. And this is an enchantment table. Oh, they dabble in enchantments. Elven boots of waning fire. Glass gauntlets of eminent smithing. Okay. What do we got? Let me see. I do want to wear the eminent smithing gauntlets. Magic grabbers. Oh, shit. I forgot that I had enchanted these with something else. Glass gauntlets. I mean, they are better. But I think that's fine. It's whatever. Ebony gauntlets. I forgot that I had these. Elven boots of waning fire. The shock resistance ones are better, in my opinion. I want to improve this shrouded armor set, though, because I really like it. Finally got the final area of my RPG in the Game and Explore. Nice. I've been kind of slacking on game dev stuff. It's just it's kind of overwhelming for me, to be honest. So, but I do need to like just buckle down and start doing it more. It's just I have so many so many projects that I want to do. Like I think in the next year I want to finally start recording music, and music is something that I really want to do. In tandem with like game shit. So, but I really do just need to like get better at planning out my time. Fun fact, the final area I add is the easier area and the one that is recommended you go to first. The reason I save this area for last is because it's the largest and most maze-like. Yeah, you do kind of have to take into account how much time they're going to be spending exploring the area, as well as how much they're going to, like, how difficult this shit is, you know? Scaled boots of shocks, iron sword of sparks. I do kind of want to learn... I'll learn the smithing. I'm gonna get the shock damage. Get the fire resistance. I'm gonna get the fortify smithing enchantment, even though it's going to be... I hear a brief description of the different areas. Sure, why not? Oh, we leveled up. Nice. So is this the enchantment? It is. Interesting. Oh, green apple. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I have my, like, the general idea of how my RPG looks in my head, but I just haven't planned it out in detail or whatever. Like I've written a lot on like the lore and the history and like how the story is supposed to go and shit, but I haven't done a lot of the busy work in writing down like details, like lore shit, and like describing the areas in detail and stuff like that. Not even just that. I haven't gone past the conceptual stage. So like that's another big hurdle as well. Just trying to actually get it down on paper, or like not paper, but like getting it down into code. So you've definitely done a lot more than I did. I can't wait to see what your RPG's like though. I've been seeing a lot of, I actually recently heard of a friend that's been doing game dev stuff and I didn't even know about it. And I think they're making an RPG. So I do be liking them RPGs. Let me see. 37. I still can't increase until I get to 40, I think, with destruction. Alteration, enchanting. Fire enchantments. Skill enchantments and soul gems provide extra magicka for recharging. Oof. That skill enchantment perk is expensive. Frost enchanter, storm enchanter. Can put 2 enchant... Oh my god. I didn't realize that there was an end... 100% enchantment lets you put extra enchantments on weapons and armor. I think I'm going to increase my one-handed some more because I've been slacking. Bladesman. Attacks with swords. I want the daggers, though. Oh, so this is more sword stuff, but I think the daggers... Oh, man. Daggers are only really, really good when you're sneaking. So maybe I want to invest more in sneak. I think I might increase my sneak. Just to make it... Because I think sneak is going to be a useful skill. Let's see. There's technically 5, but the first one is like a hub village area. Promenade of Moss is the largest, most maze-like. The Latour Desert. Most open, Michaelis Grotto. That's cool. Find the Royal Graveyard. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, it's I can kind of see where you're going with like kind of like five different areas or whatever. I enjoyed how Hyperlight Drifter did it, where it was like each of the different areas were kind of branched off from a central hub area. I still need to finish that game. Okay. So, do I have any Grand Soul Gems? I do. Fortify Magicka regen. Fortify Destruction. Do I have something that's like fortifying my destruction right now? There might be a 6th area, but I haven't decided yet. Yeah, it's probably a good idea to go slower with adding stuff. At least that's what I learned from the game jams or whatever, is that it can be easy to add too many things. Makes me wonder if sometimes that's what I do and that's what keeps me from like getting into making games or whatever, is that I make the games too complex. In my head, that is. Spelltome Courage. Target won't flee for 60 seconds and get some extra health and stamina. And that might be good for like when we have a follower. I do already have a Circlet of Destruction. Maybe I'll enchant my hood. Blue Cowl. Yeah, maybe I'm just going to enchant the Blue Cowl because I think I like the cowl. Also, thankfully, some of my friends have volunteered to do NPC dialogue. The dialogue was like Night, where the characters aren't saying actual words, but just nonsense instead. Interesting. Oh, Hollow Knight. Hollow Knight. I wonder why. Did you do the emoji with Hollow? Or did you just type Hollow and it automatically did that? I always thought that the better Twitch TV emotes only had the colons next to... Oh, you just typed Hollow? That's weird. Usually it requires the colons on either end for it to have the to do the better Twitch TV emote. Interesting. It might have been because you capitalized it. Yeah. I don't know. But yeah, yeah, I do like the I like voice acting, of course, but oftentimes I find it more charming whenever it's like the Fortify Magicka regen. Yeah, I'm just going to do another Magicka regen, I think. Smarty hood. Smarty hood. Epic. Nice. So now we've kind of got like both the Nordic fur and leather look on top of like the mage cloak look. And there's a chest up here too. Elixir of resist cold, potion of magicka, and some money. I do kind of want to see what's down here the other way. Because I think there was another person over here, like, singing or something. Yeah, there's like a whole other way to go. I'm gonna take all these forging things though so that I can... Hello. Hello. Oh god, he can heal himself. Hello? Oh jeez. Ah! She's like hiding. Okay, nice. I'm surprised she didn't stop, or she didn't trigger the trap on herself. Usually the NPCs have a way of just walking directly into the traps. Other strips. Is there another person? Are you guys like the cooks or something? The bandit cooks. Dog meat. Chicken breast. Yeah, it seems like this is the kitchen. I didn't mean to take that pot. I don't need a pot. I have 2 cast iron pots. What the fuck? Pots. Just me carrying around a pot. Oh, I can cook shit. Cooking pots allow you to cook food that restores your health. I forgot that you could fucking cook things. Apple cabbage stew. Cabbage soup. Grilled chicken breast. Oh, these are the things that I can make. Okay. Interestingly enough, a lot of these require like salt and stuff like that. I guess I didn't realize that there was a cooking system in this game. I'm gonna have to...
You should take more care leaving things lying about. Here.
What? What?
You picked a bad time to get
What? I dropped my cast iron pot. I dropped my cast iron pot, and the bandit thug walked up to me, behind me, walked up, didn't attack me, picked up my pot and said, "Here, you dropped this. You shouldn't leave things lying around." And then he turned around and tried to kill me. What? Why? He's like, "Hey, you dropped your pot." Bruh. He's twitching. Oh no, he's twitching. No, stop that. No, he's still twitching. Oh my god, I need to look away. Okay. I don't need this pot, bro. Are you telling me that I can like lure enemies to me? By just dropping things on the ground and they're like, "Hey, you dropped your thing." Hello?
Look, looks like we got ourselves
I think I remember this particular dungeon. I think it used to be a lot harder, but the enemies here just happen to be lower leveled with the balancing mods that I have installed. Empty wine bottle. Damn, they've got like a whole fucking setup here. Like, they have a fully staffed kitchen. They've got like trays full of like empty wine bottles and like places to put your plates and shit. This is like a fucking college cafeteria. Potion of strength, elixir of lasting potency. That sounds like something you'd pick up at the gas station to like make yourself have sex longer. Mixed unit tactics. The Wolf Queen Volume 4 by Walkin' Jarth. Don't mind me. My name's just call me Jarth. Hello? Oh. It's you. The Bandit Chief. Wait, didn't I kill a Bandit Chief already? Are there 2 Bandit Chiefs? Jesus Christ. Do I have a black soul gem? I do not have any more black soul gems. Unfortunate. I'm just gonna eat all of my food because, like, it's taking up so much weight. Okay, thank God. Iron reinforced armor. Steel dagger. Steel sword of sparks. We already got electric damage, I think. Skill book. Bound. Oh, no, it's a bound sword spell tome. Could come in handy. Amulet of Julianos. Okay. What are the spoils? I like the Amulet of Julianos. Orichalc Sapphire Amulet. I think I'm going to have to hold on to this one because this one seems to be made of a metal that is really, really good. Shrouded Masked Cowl. Oh, I should have enchanted this thing. Yeah, I'm going to have to enchant this thing. I like this hood, but I like this hood better. Yes. Yes, I look very edgy. Ebony arrows, Jesus. Is that a person? I think it is. Elven Greatsword. Damn, these guys are like stacked, even though they're low level. Like, they have no reason to have this much like equipment, like this fine of equipment, and be so low level. Like, it really just proves that if you could have the best equipment, the best setup in the world, but if you don't know how to use it, you're gonna get fucked. Code of Malakath, a sellsword's guide to the orc strongholds. Galerion the Mystic. That's another common book that I've seen. Most of these books I've read the title of, but I just don't know shit about what's actually in them. Iron reinforced armor. The Wisp Mother. The Ransom of Zarek. Ancient Tales of the Dwemer. Oh my god. They all look so dry. Like, especially these ones. It's like, why would I want to why would I want to read this? We have thy son. We will be in touch with thee shortly for our ransom demands. Argonian account. Okay, I'm interested. Oh no, it's written by fucking Wogan Jarth. On a minor but respectable plaza in the Imperial City sat, or perhaps lounged, Lord Venek's building commission. It was an unimaginative, austere building, not noted so much for its aesthetic or architectural design as for its prodigious length. That's not an Argonian account. That's... I want to read the account of an Argonian. I want to read the Argonian, what he says. Who's Wogan Jarth? I need to look up who Wogan Jarth is, because he's written like 50 of the books that I've ran across. Wogan Jarth. Wogan Jarth was a notable Breton writer, author of a great deal of books, many of them historical works. In the series The Wolf Queen, he is reported to have used over 100 different sources to collect the information. He also written a number of other books: The Argonian Account, The Asylum Ball, A Dance in Fire, The Exodus, Fae Falcon, and Purloined Shadows. So it just sounds like he was just studying the Argonians or something. He's a very intelligent man. Is there anything... Oh, this is a locked door. You know what I say about locked doors. I gotta know what's behind them. I don't like locked doors. Oh, hey. I mean, it's not much, but it's something. Potent stamina poison. Potion of extreme stamina. Potion of minor healing. Some green apples. Some cabbage. Only 45 gold? Damn, they didn't really have much in this little locked door. Wait, which way did I come from? I came from this way. Okay, so there is a little bit further down. Is this like their dungeon or something? Ah! Revo Watch escape tunnel. Oh, that's smart. They have an escape tunnel. Do you think I could sneak up on him and kill him with his dagger?
Is someone there?
Yo, that was cool. That was actually quite effective. I do need to get my sneak up. Even though I don't want to be a stealth archer, that doesn't mean that we need to forego stealth entirely. Oh shit, did they kill a guy? Yo, they killed a bunch of people. Damn. Okay, well, I mean, I have a bunch of stuff that I can use to craft with. They don't have a forge, but they have an anvil, a workbench, and a grindstone. Okay, so I guess... I just don't know what's best for, like, your experience, you know? Like, what's the best way to build your smithing experience? I don't know which item to choose, because I'm not going to use any of them. So... This guide said that creating the perfect items in Skyrim requires a great deal of investment and patience. Smithing is a core part of creating the best character possible. That's kind of what I've noticed over the years looking at like Skyrim videos and shit, especially like exploit videos. Like the things that you can do with smithing are insane. Yeah, Skyrim's best items are locked behind crafting professions. The best armor sets in the game, such as Daedric and Dragonbone gear, are so rare that players are better off crafting it themselves. So leveling smithing is as easy using one of the 4 following methods: creating an item, tempering, improving, creating and upgrading gear are the best means of leveling smithing. So should you complete the Lost in the Edges quest? There's an ethereal crown, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so you just craft as many iron daggers as you can. Cool. So all you do is craft iron daggers for as long as possible and then craft dwarven bows for as long as possible. And that will level you to where you need to be for the most part. So we're just going to craft a fuck ton of iron daggers, I guess. Interesting. And then what do I need to improve? I need leather to improve the shrouded shit. So I need to get access to a tanning rack at some point. And then I guess I could improve these iron daggers as well. That will increase my skill. And it will also make them more valuable to sell. Okay. I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I will be right back. Also, Zach, I just realized that the other day you had said that the clips on my Be Right Back screen were... You said something about like yeah, it was fun watching the clips that were silent. And I thought you were talking about, because there are clips in my rotation that are actually silent, and I thought you were talking about those, but I realized that I had set my monitoring on my Be Right Back screen to mute the output, and that's why you didn't hear anything. And I was like, oh, all of the clips were silent. Okay, that makes sense. That's why I responded the way I did when you said it. I was like, yeah, there are some silent clips, like it's, yeah, haha, whatever. But then I realized, oh, all of them were silent. But now they should not be silent. I will be right back. Yes, testosterone will make you a handsome fish lad. A strapping fish lad, as you will. Hello, friend, have you read Theory?
Man.
Hello, friend, have you read
I
Theory?
don't got anything.
Have you read Marx?
I have... Marx?
Yeah, have you read Karl Marx?
Wait, what? I think so, yeah.
Oh, cool. What did you think? What's your review of Das
I
Kapital?
think it's pretty good, man.
Okay, awesome. Thanks for letting me know.
I got it at 10. Probably a 10.
Oh, that's a based comrade there. Ooh, he rated Capital a 10. Oh, this is a fucked up choice here. I guess we'll go movement speed. I really wanted that backup mag though. I would have named him Messi.
My friend was talking about the art that got her banned from DeviantArt.
Oh no. I didn't know it was possible to get banned from DeviantArt.
Yeah, she made a fan art for Nintendo in 2007, and she got
Was it furry porn?
no.
Oh, okay.
Got banned from DeviantArt because she was under 13. Because she also posted her persona. She's a cat named Rissy.
Oh no.
And
No. Oh.
when she was 11.
That just means that she wasn't smart enough to lie.
No.
Wizrobes are adorable. Like, if only they weren't so, like, chaotic evil. You know?
Me right now. Yes.
Oh, shit! Poor Wizrobe! No! I'm sorry!
Dead.
Oh no! He slid! He slid all the way down there.
He was like, I was gonna.
Oof. We out of here. We out of here. No! How do we get such bad luck? Fuck. Okay, let's jump back into the fray, I guess. Sorry about that.
So when fruit is added to water, then it would water. But when you add water to fruit, vegetables, that read like a stoner, like really bad. So when fruit is added to water, then it would water. But when you add water to fruit / vegetables, does that make it a juice? When you add water to a fruit, like if you pumped a fruit with water. I don't even know anymore. Would a fruit to water or water to fruit? Would water vegetable or fruit? Come on. Can we catch it? Can we catch it? Can we catch it? Oh my god. Oh my god. I did it! How did I do that? I did it! Just gotta stay in one place. Just stay here. Just fucking stay here. I'm thinking laser. Lasers, maybe? Laser, 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 laser. Oh. Not a laser? Oh, that was not what I was expecting. Laser! 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 Hey! Is there another one after me? Hello! What are you doing? What? Why is he hugging me? I don't like him. Isn't he supposed to be dead? He's... I don't... This is not... Rivet and Shirley Temple are the same person.
Wait. Yeah, that's your hair right now.
That's my hair right now? Is it? Is that...
Your hair is... They're the same, okay?
They're the same?
Hold on, keep it on screen.
I don't think my hair's that curly.
No, it's definitely the same.
It's not that curly. She's got like the luscious, perfectly round curls. I ain't got that. We should go. You could do it too. He could do it,
And I'm sure there are AI out there. If you couldn't get Gilbert Godfrey to agree to do voice acting for every single part in the animated Lion King, like take out all of the voice acting, leave the music. I'm sure there's technology to do it. Take out all the voice acting. Ask Gilbert Godfrey, hey, will you, if I pay you, will you do all of the parts in the Lion King? And even if he says no, there's probably AI technology out there that could do it for you. So make sure, but make sure to remind him of that. Make sure you tell him, hey, I could probably get a robot to do this, but I came to you first, you bitch. And if he declines, then just have the robot do it. And then you'd have an entire dub of The Lion King that's entirely Gilbert Godfrey. And it would be amazing. You would make lots of money off of it.
We are back. I think it's hilarious. That last clip in particular is really relevant to the... It was all in jest, but it's really relevant to the AI art discourse that's been going on recently on Twitter, where it's just people getting really scared about like AI art shit and just like AI stuff in general replacing them, and that's just kind of like been like a constant thing throughout like working class history or whatever, is like trying to adjust to automation and like having your like there are entire towns that have been wiped off the map because they no longer have the factories that they used to have. Like a lot of the towns in Indiana are former factory towns that just got completely replaced by like better tech. So it's definitely a big concern. Let's see. Oh, so this is the escape tunnel. Which means that once we get out of here, we can just go get the bounty, and then we can just climb the mountain. I don't think there are any other quests really that are incredibly important for us to do. Jesus Christ. Oh.
Waiting.
Okay. He completely wrecked me. I was at over 75% health, and he was able to do he was able to do like a finisher on me. You know, today I was looking at there's this game called GTFO that is like a survive. It's like hardcore Left 4 Dead. I really want to play it, but I don't have anybody to play it with. Because apparently, from what I've heard, it's a game that is only enjoyable when you have like friends to play it. And like historically, I've not been the kind of person that's been like super keen to that. But like I just really like the idea. I want to play like I was just thinking today that I just want to play like a multiplayer game. Like not even like a multiplayer game with strangers, but like with a group of friends. I haven't done that in a while. That's not like Mario Kart, like something that has investment and like skill to it, you know? Like there are party games. Party games are cool. They're fun. Like they can be fun on their own, but like I just haven't had like the experience of sitting down and playing a long-term investment game with a group of people. I play Dead by Daylight with my friends a lot. Very good. Yeah, I used to play like games with friends back in the day. But I've never really had like a large amount of friends that all play the same game for like any extended period of time. Usually it's been like something super mainstream like League of Legends or something like that. But never anything that's like Left 4 Dead. Like I've never played Destiny 2 in like large, like I think the one time that I managed to get into a raid with like a dedicated group of people that I knew somewhat well was like on a Discord server that I was in a long time ago. But I don't know. I was just thinking about games that I could play with, because Pizza now has a GTX 1080 in her computer, and I was like, there's probably a bunch of games that she could play or she could try out and play with me, and then maybe like temp or something. I do want to play games with my wife. But also, like, I was thinking something like, I don't know, like Civilization. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be on stream, but just in, yeah. Yeah, the last time that me and Pizza played games together was back when we did Pizza Time regularly. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Yeah, I'll have to look and see, because we do all have Game Pass, and like regardless of, because that would be the one main barrier, is if there's a game that we don't all own that we'd have to, like, one of us have to buy or whatever. But I'll have to look and see what multiplayer games are on Game Pass that would be fun to play that aren't. Like, I like party games and like strategy games are like okay or whatever, but I kind of just want to play like a first person shooter or something that's more like tactical and like action based, that's like more co-op, has a lot of investment to it. Pizza might not like the first person shooters, but have you tried playing? You have? How recently? College. Okay, so it's been a long time. Yeah. But there's also like there have been a lot of accessibility settings that have developed in the past few years. So like, I don't know. At least maybe trying a few games would be fun, I think. I tell them to play Team Fortress 2, I dare. Team Fortress 2. One of my siblings plays Team Fortress on the regular. I used to play a lot of Gmod. Like, I used to go on Gmod servers and play like Trouble in Terrorist Town and stuff. I don't do that anymore though, because I get the feeling that even though I feel like trying to find decent people on Gmod and like just in general, like those kind of community-based games is hard. Like, you need to find, like, you need to have a dedicated community among the garbage that is okay. Because much like, I get the feeling like Gmod and like Team Fortress 2 servers, they're very much like Discord servers. But yeah, I mean, other than that, like, TF2 is not my favorite game, but like, the draw for it, much like MMOs and stuff, is more so about like the social interaction, I think. The cats do be watching Bird TV out there in the living room today. What the fuck? Are there more? I've spent so long in this one dungeon. Like, this is an obscenely long amount of time to be in one dungeon. We've been in here for the entirety of the stream. It's gonna be like every time that we do a Skyrim stream, it's just gonna be a new dungeon. Which is fine. I mean, I guess it's kind of like episodic in a way. But I do also be talking a lot, so that's another thing. Skyrim Let's Plays. Yeah. I have noticed that, like, regardless of I have noticed that my streams tend to be more like they are like maybe they are usually like 2 hours, but at the same time they have like, they're within that length of like, it's not too beyond the pale to like sit through and watch. I've kind of fallen into that sweet spot between 2 and 3 hours where it's like they're a little bit easier to consume rather than a fucking 8-hour stream. Like, there are lots of streamers that do 8-hour streams, and that's mainly because a lot of their audience is live. But like in a situation where I just don't have, like in a situation where it's not necessarily that I have one way or the other, I want to keep my options open and like make sure that people can conveniently consume my content. Okay, finally we're out. We're gonna go collect this bounty, and then we're gonna go to the top. We're gonna go to the throat of the world. Are you gonna attack me?
Don't go setting the place on fire, okay?
Oh, wait, why are you guys camped out over here?
Yeah?
I
Steleo.
will take back my family's castle.
What's going on here?
I was expecting more, though.
Why should I help you?
We left to help with the war that I suspect Brewer.
Oh, they're trying to take over the
invade my
castle.
home.
Do you have a
Kidnap.
plan?
The front gate is locked, so you'll need to use the mine entrance behind us.
I just jumped over the wall, bro.
We'll try and give you
I'll do it fine.
Wish we... Good luck.
They're gonna run in. Infiltration? But I... Oh. Okay, so... We already killed everybody in there, so the quest is like automatically completed, I'm assuming. Hopefully we can just meet him in the courtyard over here and get the quest reward. Yeah, I literally just jumped over the wall, bro. Like, it wasn't that hard. They're like, we just ran through. We didn't have to do shit. The fort is yours.
Thank you for your help. Did you see my family inside?
I did see a bunch of people dead, though.
Hopefully they made it to... Anyway, here is your reward.
Nice.
Yeah?
I mean, he's got a sick mohawk, though. Oh, yo, I've got, like, spell arrow? Yo. That's actually really good. Really good. Because that means that I can do archery without actually using a bow. Let's see. I kind of want to see. Oh, so it's like... It's literally just an arrow that I fire from my hands. Interesting.
Need something?
I think I might actually need to... I'm gonna favorite that on like 4. That's a really good skill. All right, let's travel back to Iverstead. And then we're gonna climb the mountain. And then we'll probably call the end of the stream when we get to the top. I'm just not sure which way to go. Like, is there a path that starts here? That's what I assumed. Is that the path? What's attacking me? Hello? Oh, I heard the drums and then it was like, ha, just kidding. I think this is the path. This has got to be the path. There's a cave over here. Yeah, this is the path for sure. Do I want to go in this cave though? I don't want to waste more time. Pine Peak Cave. Oh, I'm so tempted. My desire to explore every little thing. Elk hide. You know what? I need to probably go craft some things first before I do anything. I just drank. Holy shit. I didn't know this was in my food. I thought it would be a potion. Oh, never mind. It doesn't do anything. That's lame. Skooma it restores 25 points of stamina, but it doesn't do anything else. Because I almost freaked out because I was like, I drank 4 bottles of Skooma without thinking about it. I was like, holy fuck. I'm going to get completely shit-faced. And I'm just going to be moving faster than light. But literally, Skooma just restores 25 points of stamina, and that's it. It doesn't do anything else. That's kind of lame. I'm going to draw... What's the most heavy thing that I have? I'm going to drop this iron battle axe. Yo, I still am carrying too much? Okay, no, never mind. Yeah, I need to go... the Whiterun. Craft some shit. And then we'll probably go up the mountain. Adriane Venici. Iron gauntlets. I still need leather, so let me see. I'm going to use this tanning rack because I think I have a bunch of hides. Okay, so hopefully that'll let me improve. Oh shit. Do I not have the... I might not have the ability to do it. Like, I think maybe I need the smithing skill. Damn. Yeah, I think I need to level myself again before I do anything else. So let's go sell some things at Bellathor's. Maybe the Khajiits are out there as well that we can sell to.
Welcome to Bellathor's General Goods. Welcome indeed. Everything's for sale. Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Okay. Dwarven dagger. We're going to sell that. Sell all of our ebony arrows. Elven greatsword. Glass battle axe. All of our iron daggers that we made. Orcish dagger, orcish sword. Steel dagger. Okay, now we gotta buy some stuff for some... I don't know why, but Bellathor is super creepy. He is kind of weird. Everything's for sale. One-handed attacks. So that's all armor shit. These apprentice mage robes are like pretty nice. When you exit the shop menu, he says creepily, "Do come back." Do come back. Oh, he's got some lockpicks back in stock. Major wielding. Major smithing. I think I'm going to buy the major smithing one. Yeah. Sell some more stuff. Copper, opal. I'm gonna sell the glass. Well, the glass armor actually is gonna be better for us in the long run. And I don't think that it's that heavy. So I'm just gonna sell some of this other stuff. And we have a lot of potions. Okay. That should be good. And then I don't think he had anything else that I wanted to buy. Do come back. Oh, I should have sold the sword. I guess I'll sell it somewhere else because I don't need the sword. I have the dagger. Let's go see if we can make some alchemy shit.
It's no fun getting pushed around.
And then also do a little enchanting. Strangely quiet inside of here despite it fucking pouring rain outside. How's it going, fucking
Come to
Farengar?
Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing hostilities, like the rest of the great warriors.
Okay, shrouded masked cowl. I do want to enchant that. So we're going to enchant it with... Wait, I don't have... No, I don't have any good soul gems. Damn. Also, I think I might buy, what's it called, Breeze Home. Because I think that might be the cheapest of the player houses that you can buy. Damage, health, resist. Restore stamina. B. Damn. Nice. We do a little bit of alchemy. So where do I buy Breeze? I think I buy Breeze Home from
I have something for you. Here.
the steward guy. Fine quilted clothes. I also think Farkas is still following us, so I can't have Lydia follow me to help me out. Where the fuck is he? I just want to buy a house so I can store my shit. Look at the way the way that he like does the look over to the side.
Roriksted's a nice enough little hamlet, but a boring posting for a guard. If a dragon attacks, well, then it'd be a different story.
Where is this Avanici boy? Dragon's Reach dungeon. Oh, there he is. Preventus.
I serve Jarl Balgruff as steward.
Oh, it's 5,000 gold. I have 4,280.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent.
Okay, do I have anything that I can sell that would get me up? I don't think I do. I can get myself pretty close, I think. $4,785. So if I just sell another like 200 gold, do I have anything that I can sell that would be worth 200? Because if I can get Breeze Home, then I can store shit and I don't need to like sell every time. But I don't know. Let's and I'm heading out. Have a good rest of the stream. Hey, see ya, Zach. Nice. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. We'll be back on Friday with more Skyrim if you want to stop by as well. Okay. Pretty much sold everything that I need to sell. I am gonna wear this glass armor because it has a better armor rating.
Now I remember.
It's kind of silly to see that I have glass armor already, though. Even though I know it's not actually that great because we don't have the skill to, like, wear it effectively, but still. All right. I guess with that, we will head back and trek up the mountain. By the time we get up to the mountain or the top of the mountain, I'm sure we will be able to improve our smithing skill so that we can improve our shrouded armor. I'm actually going to ride my horse up to the top, I think, just because I know it's going to be a slog. They probably don't expect me to have a horse at this point, but I do be selling shit. Fuck you, bear. Yo, did that bear kill all of those goats? Probably. Look at that. We are already, like, pretty high up. Who is you? Barknar. Do you hear the greybeards called Dovahkiin?
I did. Strange days when the monks will do that.
Wait, didn't you have a different accent a second
what
ago?
It means.
What are you doing?
I like to spend time up here. Walk the steps. Meditate on the emblems. Doesn't hurt when I
Do you visit the greybeards?
They're not the sort to take visitors. Some folk who make the trip leave them food or other essentials, but not
Interesting.
to make conversation.
So nobody, like, tries to talk to these greybeards, like, ever. They just kind of go up the mountain, leave some food as offering. Is that a fucking troll? God damn it. Oh, it's level 22, huh? Yo. Oh, can I soul trap it? That would actually be ideal. I need to make sure I don't get mauled, though. Nice. So what soul gem did that fill for me? A common. It was a common soul. Interesting. Now, where did my horse go? Okay, it's whatever. I think my horse is gone. We're gonna have to go up on foot. Oh, fuck. It's a saber cat. How did I miss that? It's a snowy saber cat? Oh, my horse is back. Horse to the rescue. Yo, my horse is so brave. Yo, what the fuck? It just, like, is swanging. Okay, thank God. Jesus. That saber cat was a lot more... Oh, I thought it was getting up again. I was about to lose my shit. It do be getting late, though. Like, this is a nice view, but I think it's going to look even nicer when it's nighttime. Like, look at that. Jesus Christ. I'm so glad that I installed the distant land. I mean, except for... Okay, never mind. If we stay, like, kind of in one place, it doesn't flicker as much. But, like, really way off in the distance, it flickers. But over here, like, this is the entirety of the rift right here. Like, I think that over there is Treva's Watch. That tower right there is Treva's Watch. And I think that is Riften. All the way over there. But I'm surprised because it looks smaller than it is. Like, this entire quarter, like the bottom right quarter of the map, you can see from... I mean, to be fair, I guess we are on, like, the highest mountain in the game. So, like, this distance is probably a lot... It feels a lot longer when you're on foot going all the way to Riften. But I can see Riften all the way from over fucking here, and I'm pretty sure that's... Oh, God, am I falling down? What the fuck? And that is, Winterhold, I think. I'm glad that I can take my horse up here, though. Usually, for things like this, you'd imagine that the devs wouldn't let you bring like vehicles or something. But I'm glad I can take my horse up here because this is one of the longest roads that you can take in Skyrim. Who is you? Harita.
Keep an eye out for wolves if you're headed up the path to High Hrothgar. I was just outside Iverstead when it happened.
Who are you?
Just a pilgrim.
A pilgrim?
I'd prefer to leave it at that, if you don't
What are you
mind.
doing?
Just a pilgrim.
Just a pilgrim.
Just a pilgrim.
Oh my God, shut up. I'm trying to ask you what you're doing.
Walking the steps, meditating on the emblems. I make this trip every few years.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I like that they placed... I mean, I know these characters are very much scripted and placed purposefully, but... and they're going to stay there forever. They're not going to go anywhere. But it's neat to, like, see other people kind of, like, climbing the steps the same way that you are, and it's, like, a regular thing they do. Oh, my God, it's a fucking snow boy. Frost troll. They're not frost trolls. They're snow boys. Hey, soul trap? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to soul trap. Oh, there goes my horse. Okay, bye, horse. I think it's not that far from here, so I'll just hoof it the rest of the way. It's almost nighttime, too. Look at them stars. This game can be so fucking pretty. Is that Bleak Falls Barrow? That is Bleak Falls Barrow. Yo, the Distant Land really puts things into perspective. Like, kind of the same way that... I mean, you'd be surprised at how much Bethesda relies on the... relies on hiding the distant things from you to, like, make the game seem bigger. Because, like, from up here with the Distant Land enabled, you can very much see the end of the map. Like, over there, that is the end of the map. There is nothing past that. Those mountains are... quite literally these mountains. Like, Solitude is over there in those mountains in the distance, and then that flat line over there is like the out of bounds area. So the Distant Land really puts into perspective where things are located and how the landscape looks. It looks good. Like, it looks realistic. I'm not, like, complaining about it or anything like that. It is still a very, very big world, and there's a lot of shit in it. But it's interesting to see, especially when I played Morrowind for the first time without the fog enabled and I can see off into the distance. There were so many areas that I was like, wow, that thing is right next to this other thing. Like, I didn't know that Ghost Gate was really, really close to the outside, or was really, really close to Alderun, because the game doesn't show you that. Oh, greybeards. Show me your wisdom. I really like the sky texture that I have for this run too. Very nice night sky. Look at all them stars. It's so pretty. every time that I look at the stars in any Elder Scrolls game, I'm reminded. I read like some lore somewhere that said that the stars in the sky are they're not like the stars in our real life. They're just like pinholes in like they're holes in like the fabric of like reality or like Nirn or whatever. Like whatever the name of the universe is, like the veil that separates Oblivion and like the regular world, the stars are like pinholes in that fabric. I thought that was really interesting. Like the whole creation myth and like the way that the universe of the Elder Scrolls is set up is really interesting. Like look at that. That's a black fucking, I don't know what what that is or like if it's even lore relevant, but that's ominous. That's spooky as fuck. And here we are at the tippy top. I'm taking their offerings though because that's what I do. You gonna make me climb all the way up here? I'm gonna take your food. All right. I think I am gonna call it here. We'll save right before the gray board talk to us, and then we will be back on Friday with some more Skyrim stuff. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do I'm not sure if I'm gonna do game dev this Saturday either. We might play some like Risk of Rain or maybe like a multiplayer game or just something fun. I like doing the game dev stuff, but I don't know. Sometimes it feels like it's not that like I don't know. The way that I do game dev is very quiet sometimes, and like it's only occasionally that like I talk or like comment or something, and it often feels like the act of me needing to like communicate what the things that I'm doing hinders me, I guess, in a way from like doing the game. Like yeah, I am sitting there and like learning and like doing game dev stuff, but like it's slower than I would if I was doing it on my own. I don't know. It's weird. I'm gonna have to think on that a bit and see if I want to keep doing the game dev streams. But we'll see. I'll have to consider it. But yeah, at least this Friday we're gonna be back with some Skyrim, and then maybe on Saturday we'll either do game dev or play like some other game. We'll see what happens. But yeah, have a good rest of your week. Take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated, and I'll see you later. Peace out.